Islamic teachings. In a world filled with deception and false appearances, it's essential to be aware of the signs that can help us identify those who may have harmful intentions. Islam offers profound guidance on understanding and dealing with such individuals, helping us maintain our integrity and protect our well-being. In this video, we'll uncover 5 key signs of evil behavior according to Islamic principles. From the traits to watch out for to the subtle indicators that someone may not have your best interests at heart, we'll explore how to discern true character with the wisdom found in the Qur'an and Hadith. By the end, you'll be equipped with the knowledge to navigate relationships and interactions more wisely and safeguard yourself from those who seek to deceive or harm. 1. Deception and lies. Deception and lies in relationships can be devastating, especially when a partner consistently denies things they've said or done. This manipulative tactic, often referred to as gaslighting, erodes trust and self-confidence. Imagine being in a situation where your partner claims they never said something hurtful or denies actions you clearly remember. Over time, this constant denial can make you question your own memory and perception. You start to wonder if you're the one who's mistaken, and this self-doubt can spiral into confusion and anxiety. Gaslighting is a powerful form of emotional abuse because it distorts your reality, making you dependent on your partner's version of events. The more you question yourself, the more control they gain. This manipulation not only undermines your confidence but also isolates you, as you become unsure of who to trust. Recognizing these signs is crucial for protecting your mental well-being. If you find yourself in such a situation, it's important to seek support and remember that your feelings and memories are valid. No one should make you doubt your own reality. In Islam, honesty and truthfulness are highly valued, and deception is strongly condemned. One of the most telling signs of dealing with an evil person is their tendency to deceive and lie. Such individuals manipulate the truth to serve their own purposes, showing a blatant disregard for the harm their falsehoods may cause others. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasized the importance of honesty, saying that truthfulness leads to righteousness, while falsehood leads to wickedness and ultimately, the hellfire. Recognizing deception as a primary sign of dealing with an evil person is crucial for Muslims to protect themselves and maintain integrity. 2. Manipulative behavior. One of the most profound examples of manipulative behavior in Islam is hypocrisy, or munafiqun as referred to in the Quran. Hypocrites are individuals who outwardly profess faith, yet secretly harbor disbelief, using their facade of piety to deceive and manipulate others for personal gain. The Quran strongly condemns this behavior, describing hypocrites as the most dangerous of all, for they pretend to align with the righteous while working against them in the shadows. In Surah Al-Baqarah, Allah warns us about the munafiqun, saying, "When they meet those who believe, they say, 'We believe,' but when they are alone with their evil ones, they say, 'Indeed, we are with you. We were only mocking.' Quran 2:14. This duplicity not only corrupts their own souls but also sows discord and mistrust within the community. The hypocrite's aim is to exploit others' trust and manipulate situations to serve their own interests, often at the expense of others' well-being. Recognizing and safeguarding against such manipulation is crucial for maintaining the integrity of one's faith and community. Islam encourages believers to be sincere and honest, reminding us that true faith is reflected in both words and deeds. 3. Lack of empathy. A lack of empathy is a profound indicator of an evil person. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, is a core value in Islam. An evil person who lacks empathy will often exhibit behaviors that are cold, indifferent, or even cruel, showing no concern for the feelings or sufferings of others. This lack of empathy disrupts the harmony within the community, leading to increased conflicts and misunderstandings. Recognizing the absence of empathy in a person is crucial to protect oneself and others from harm. 4. Consistent harmful actions. In Islam, consistent harmful actions are vehemently condemned, as they stand in direct opposition to the core principles of justice, compassion, and righteousness. One of the most striking examples of such behavior is the story of Pharaoh Fir'aun and his relentless oppression of the Israelites, a narrative recounted multiple times in the Quran. Pharaoh's tyranny is not just a historical account but serves as a powerful reminder of the dangers of unchecked power and the moral decay that follows when one consistently chooses wrongdoing over justice. Pharaoh's actions were marked by extreme arrogance and cruelty, He enslaved the Israelites, subjecting them to brutal labor and dehumanizing conditions, all while denying their rights and dignity. The Quran portrays Pharaoh as a symbol of tyranny, illustrating how his consistent harmful actions led to his ultimate downfall. Despite witnessing numerous signs from Allah, Pharaoh's heart remained hardened, and he continued to oppress the Israelites, even going so far as to order the killing of their male children to maintain his grip on power. This narrative is not just about Pharaoh's cruelty, it's about the broader Islamic principle that consistent harmful actions lead to self-destruction. The Quran emphasizes that those who persist in oppression and wrongdoing will face severe consequences, both in this life and the hereafter. Pharaoh's story ends with his defeat and destruction, serving as a divine warning to those who follow a similar path. Islam teaches that true strength lies in justice and compassion, not in oppression and cruelty. Consistent harmful actions, whether against individuals or communities, are a grave sin in Islam, and believers are urged to stand against such behavior, promoting righteousness and mercy instead. The story of Pharaoh is a timeless lesson that reminds us of the importance of choosing the path of goodness and integrity. For in the end, justice will always prevail. 5. Disregard for Islamic values. Islamic teachings place a profound emphasis on adhering to the values set forth by Allah, which include honesty, modesty, justice, and compassion. These values are not just moral guidelines but are seen as the foundation for a righteous and fulfilling life. Disregarding these values is viewed in Islam as a path to spiritual ruin and societal harm. The Quran consistently warns against turning away from divine guide and guidance, highlighting the consequences for individuals and communities that neglect the principles ordained by Allah. One of the core teachings in Islam is the importance of honesty. The Quran states, "And do not mix the truth with falsehood or conceal the truth while you know it." Quran 2:42. Honesty is not only about speaking the truth but also about living in a way that reflects integrity and transparency. Disregarding honesty leads to mistrust, corruption, and the breakdown of relationships and communities. Modesty is another key value in Islam, emphasizing humility in behavior, dress, and intentions. The Quran advises believers to lower their gaze and guard their modesty, recognizing that modesty is a protection against immorality and a means of preserving dignity. When modesty is disregarded, it can lead to a culture of excess, vanity, and moral decay. Justice is a central tenet in Islam, with the Quran repeatedly commanding believers to uphold fairness and equity in all dealings. O you who have believed, be persistently standing firm in justice, witnesses for Allah, even if it be against yourselves or parents and relatives. Quran 4:135. Disregarding justice leads to oppression, inequality, and societal discord. Compassion is equally vital, as the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, exemplified through his life. Islam teaches that compassion towards others is a reflection of one's faith. Neglecting compassion hardens the heart, leading to cruelty and indifference to the suffering of others. The Quran's warnings against disregarding Islamic values serve as a reminder that these principles are not just personal virtues but are essential for the well-being of society. By adhering to the values of honesty, modesty, justice, and compassion, believers ensure that they remain on the path of righteousness, contributing to a just and harmonious society. Conclusion. The story of the people of Lut serves as a powerful example of the dangers of disregarding Islamic values. Islam teaches that adhering to these values is essential for personal and societal well-being. Turning away from them not only leads to spiritual and moral decay, but also invites severe consequences. The importance of living a life aligned with Islamic principles is paramount, as it leads to both worldly success and eternal salvation.